Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham. Rakakorash, to honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity into the video through the Spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. This one is your nigga wake-up call. Alright, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you've become disillusioned with America. You were trained to believe that this was the land of the free and the home of the brave, and that you had involvement in it, and you do not. This place was built up on your pain and suffering, and through your pain and suffering, it prospers. The Edomites, the so-called white man, does not like you. He did not release you from slavery because he cares about you and wants to help the world. You are his enemy, and they are your enemy. And the sooner you realize that and return to your God, the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His Son Yahushai, then better the things will be for you. But as long as you continue to believe that you have an honest shake, a fair shot, okay, an equal chance in this world, you're a damn fool. This world was designed for you to fail and for them to prosper over you. Alright, I'm gonna let this video play. I know some of y'all done seen it. I don't know what city this nigga is in, but that nigga's in the wrong city. Alright, he should have got the fuck up out of there. Something like ASAP. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta start with the scripture, and then we'll get the video. Our people just don't get it. They just don't get it. They're not gonna get it until they all die. Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Alright, never. When I first woke up to the truth, this was one of the scriptures that did it for me, y'all. This was like this is one of the first 5 scriptures that I heard. Never trust your enemy. A cat understands this. A mouse understands this. A dog understands this. But you niggas don't get it, and you fall hard and horribly every time. All right. Verse 11: Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of him and beware of him. Take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Right, so this man is like that rust that keeps coming back, like that foggy mirror that just gets foggy again. His wickedness is not going to go away. He'll pretend to be good. He pretends that he cares. He pretends that he's helpful. And when you find yourself dead and dying and in pain, you'll have learned otherwise.
Keep talking. And where the tree at to hang people at? Where's that? Where's the hanging tree at?
In your backyard.
Gentlemen, can I please?
No. He just said there's a hanging tree down there to hang people like me. That's racist.
That is.
That is racist. Y'all gonna take his back and he's being racist?
Crying motherfucker. He's a crying motherfucker.
You know what?
That is fucking horrible of
He's
you.
just as human as
I'm doing a job and I did not disrespect you, not once.
Oh, man. Come on. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what? Fuck you and I'm not leaving. Make me leave, motherfucker, because I can't take it.
I don't make trash. I burn it. That's 5th grade.
And y'all laughing at this? And y'all laughing at this? This is what y'all like? This is what y'all like?
I'm sorry, man, but you, Jake, man, y'all got all the smoke for each other. How come you ain't boss up on this man? It's bad enough you there. They laughing at you. This is just so much wrong going on.
We love it, man. We love it.
You love it?
Get your fatty flag on, man. Come on. You gotta suck me.
What? Gotta do what?
I'm built like a lemon. You gotta suck me.
If this is the way that you're talking on camera to me, sir, and I never disrespected you until you disrespected me.
Oh, candid camera, actually. I just got a 5 o'clock door. Oh, I'm gonna see what happens.
You said you had a job.
I got a job.
Oh, hey.
Just go do your
You
job.
do your job.
I'm doing
You don't have people say fuck to you every
He said fuck me because I can say fuck you too. What the fuck you mean? He's being fucking racist to me, man. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. Who the fuck are you? Are you along with them?
Yes.
Okay, but why is he being fucking racist to me talking about there's a fucking hanging tree down there? Are you along with that? Are you down with that as well, like him?
He's my dad, first off.
Ma'am, don't fucking touch me. Do y'all see this shit?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm telling you to get off my property.
Fuck you. Now what? Let's do it. Come on, let's go. Slap me, hit me. I want you to. I want you to
I
hit
love
me.
you. You're my brother.
No, I'm not your brother. Don't touch me. This is fucking racist.
And this is the flip side of it. So you got the dude being overtly racist, and then you'll have the woman, I love you, you're my brother. This is the games they play with you niggas, and you fall for it. They've never been your friend. In the year 2024, you shouldn't be surprised if some honky tonk is gonna do you like that in their city. Now, of course, they're not gonna come to the hood and do that because they are afraid. But when there's more of them than there are you, they feel emboldened. But this really shouldn't be a wake up call. But to this Jake right here was his wake up call apparently.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You get out of my face.
I don't understand
See-
what that means. Do you know where you are? Do you know the history of the
I
town?
don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it.
So this town must be a sundown town. This must be a sundown town. Now apparently he's out there getting signatures or something. What he should have did if he was gonna be in that situation, what he should have did was turned up. You know, that would have put some fear in their asses. You know, turn up the same way you turn up on one of your own when they short a couple bucks, or you know, when you have McDonald's and they put cheese on your burger and you said no cheese. That's how you were supposed to turn up, Jake. But you cowered down. But really, that just shows you, you know, this is their kingdom. Our people are afraid of them, ultimately.
Y'all gonna kill me? Kill me. Kill me. Do it.
You're my brother.
Do y'all see? Don't touch me.
I love you, baby.
Are y'all gonna allow this shit to happen? This racist stuff? Do y'all see this at the most?
Just don't get it right now. Calm down.
Can you let me go fucking leave, please, ma'am? But no, you don't. But you're steady touching me.
Honey, I love you, baby.
You're steady touching me, ma'am.
Do
This
you have
is
a
assault.
mama? Do you have a
This is
mama?
an assault.
Do you have a mama? Do you have a mama?
Ma'am, can
Do
you
you have a
leave me
dad?
here?
What are you doing
I'm
here?
doing a job.
Well,
And I'm not bothering anyone.
well, you are now. You got everybody all upset.
But you're touching me. Don't touch me, ma'am. You're touching me. I have to call the police. That's assault.
I'm taking you. He's right here. Let's go.
Don't touch me. You don't touch me.
I'm not, baby. Let's
Can you
go
leave me
upstairs.
alone? Y'all gonna allow this shit to happen like nobody cares? Nobody see this racial shit going on?
Wait, honey, the sheriff's right here. You can tell him all you want.
Your dad just said there's a hanging tree for niggers like me. What does that mean? What does that mean? And I did not disrespect your dad. I asked him nicely. Excuse me, sir, you're a registered voter. He said no. I said thank you. And then he turned around and said there's a hanging tree down the road for niggers like me. That's exactly what the fuck he said. And all of them ganged up on me. I have it on video.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
And everybody is going along with this shit.
So this Jake, it sounds like he might, you know, be a little bit slow. You know, that could be his defense, or he's just, you know, a coon, you know, to a degree where he couldn't believe that something like this would happen to him. Nevertheless, that's your enemy. It's Jacob versus Esau. Vocab, you got to come explain this, Vocab. Why did everybody on the city come do him like that, Vocab? And is your Jesus gonna fix this, Vocab? Any of you Christians, what y'all got to say about this? But right here, this is nothing new. Really, I don't got no deep scriptures for this. We know what this is. The hatred between Jacob and Esau. All right, we the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are God's chosen people. The Edomites, the so-called white man, they are not. They're the exact opposite. They are the antithesis. If we're the chosen, they're the unchosen. Not only are they not chosen, but they are the evil ones. And because of the fact that we are blessed by way of the Heavenly Father, they hate us for what we have coming to us. Therefore, they mistreat us in every step of the way. Right now, on the earth, they have power to do so. But soon, they will be losing that power. So before they lose that power, they're going to mistreat the fuck out of you people. They're going to mistreat the fuck out of us until their time is up. I'm in the wrong spot. That's why. We're going to go back to Genesis, the 3rd chapter. Genesis 3 and 15. Now we know that this was directed to the serpent, which was a wicked man, and Eve. All right, the spirit of the serpent will go on to be in Cain, and that same spirit will go on to be in Esau. All right, so this is really, this is a bit of future prophecy, but it all ties in. All right, let's see what it says. Genesis 3 and 15, it says, "And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel." So right, there's enmity between us and them. Matter of fact, let's see what enmity means and is. We will never get along. They will never do right by you. You will never have justice. You will never have peace, nigga. You'll never get a fair one, nigga. There's nothing else to be understood about it. That's how it is. So rather than be surprised when you're treated like that, you should understand what it is and have this wisdom to know how to walk when dealing with said situations. All right, Slocky, y'all. So what I went to do was go grab what his explanation for what was going on.
All I did was ask him would he sign my petition to lower the attorney fees that they have in the state of Nevada. And this guy just started going off and saying all these derogatory, rude, and nasty things. And then his family came outside. And then the chatting and all that in the background, that was very hurtful. I know I could have went about it a little different way, but at that moment, I didn't know what else to do. I was cornered in by a lot of people. I was the only African American that was there with thousands of other people, and nobody came to my help. But I do want to give a shout out to this lady named Tiana. She did come to my help. I want to give out a shout out to everybody on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram that came to my help, that was there for me. All I did was ask him what he said.
So he's either gay or he's not there all the way in the head. I would like to lean on the fact that he's not there all the way in the head. But you see, he was having some petitions signed, and if I'm one of zero ninjas out there, I'm not moving like that. So he was already in the wrong mindset. But this isn't nothing new. This isn't anything to be surprised over. Oh, I'm sorry. This was the prophecy. Enmity. Let me look at that word real quick. Enmity. Yep. Hostile feeling, rivalry, malice, internal conflict, hostile act, aversion. Right. So they meaning Edom, are our natural rivals, and there's a hostile malice and enmity between us, and more so on their side aimed at us, because they're the ones who have the power. We have no ability, for the most part, to do things to them other than, punch one or slap one. They have the ability to lock your city down, to choose, what you're going to eat the rest of your life. They affect what you see in the news and media. So ultimately, they have more power than we do. With this in mind, you don't deal with them like they're your homie. But that Jake hadn't learned his lesson. Matter of fact, there's if you try to deal with them like that, they'll take you out the game. Pot. Is it broken? Let me see. They are our natural born enemies. Oh, there we go. Yep. 13th chapter. One chapter over. Yeah, I'll do it right at verse 2, because this one is, it's dealing with people with money, with power in the world. But hey, Esau has the money and the power of the world, so this applies to our relationship with him. Sirach 13:2 says, "Burden not thyself above thy power, and while thou livest, have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. For how agree the kettle and earthen pot together? For if the one be smitten against another, it shall be broken." Right. So they have the power. We try to go up against them, they'll fucking destroy you. They'll break you. So that Jake, He should have simply refused that job, or I don't know if he was commanded to be out there. I'd have said, hey, look, y'all, man, this city has a population of 0 for ninjas. So I'm not going to be up in here. Y'all going to have to send Karen today. I'm pretty sure she'll feel welcomed and at home. This is no joke. You know, we're walking upon the battlements of the city. Let me go back, of course. Another clip. I'm sorry. Right here.
The damn road right here.
It's okay. I'm so sorry.
I am not sorry.
Get in the house.
No, this ain't right.
I tell him to move that car. I tell him to.
I'm gonna call the police. Y'all don't do something.
Sorry, it's an after pass.
I don't care about all that crap.
So they don't even care if you're trying to hold a funeral.
Oh, wow.
I don't like you running my neighborhood.
James. We're not one of your neighborhoods. I don't know what's wrong.
I live right there.
James.
I live here for a good while.
James, well, don't bust me up. Go get
your car. She say she don't want your car in
No,
the
you blocking
driveway.
my path to back
My
out.
car is not blocking their driveway. They can get out their driveway. Hey, go get it.
Don't block my driveway.
James, you can talk to people better than that.
No, I ain't. I don't like it.
Don't do that.
Mr. James, if you want to bag back, you could and get out, Mr.
I can
James.
call some records and get this shit
James,
moved.
stop. No, you can't. Come on.
Oh, that's so mean, Mr. James. Today is Saturday.
Come here.
You know all that other stuff is way back in the...
You know, it's a lot going on. But my thing always is this, man. Where you niggas' energy at? If it was me yelling at you, you already stuffing a Mossberg in my face. Where you niggas' energy at for the real enemy? That's why I don't respect niggas either. Cause they know, man, shit.
Stop.
We ain't going for that shit, James.
I ain't going
We ain't going for that shit, Jay.
Crazy.
This is a neighborhood that ain't designed for the hood.
James, stop.
You gotta stop saying stuff like that, Mr. James.
Yeah.
Mr. James being very rude and we asking him.
No, I don't like that. You running my neighborhood. I don't care what you're doing. I don't believe in this crap. You hear?
Oh, wow. We just told you it's a retard. So
You get my face? No, you're going to start some trouble right there. There's trouble. There's trouble right there.
with a family death today, so
I don't care about all that crap. Look at this is not right.
You just talking about gang meeting and all that.
Yeah, this is looking like a gang.
It's a funeral. We all family. We just left a funeral.
No, you can't talk to me.
Oh, wow. Stop it.
Well, see, he can just, you feel me? Talk to the police. Well, they're going to run me in my house.
We ain't gonna run you in the house, so then what you trying to do?
This is crazy. This is the only time I've ever seen hood ninjas try to reason and be logical, because they in the face of their daddy. It's a damn shame, man. But you know, there's a lot going on. Psychological, brain, inferiority complex, Esau, Edom's superiority complex. But we will never be friends. Things will never be good between us. I'm gonna go back to that Sirach, the 13th chapter. We will never be at peace with these people. They simply hate you. You can't reason with them. You can't bargain with them. There's no amount of college degrees we could earn for them to finally accept us. There's no amount of speech literacy that we could obtain. There's nothing you can do or say to make them like you. They hate you, Jacob. So maybe it's time for you to hate them back and wait for the Lord to touch them. Because now with that hatred, I'm not telling you to get out here and get to busting every white person's dome you see, but you should understand that they are your enemy, and you move and treat them as such, and not treat them as, they're the shining light and the beacon, the hope of the earth. They're your fucking enemy.
Having a family get together, that's all it is.
No, but you don't have to have such a big meeting.
James, stop. You're not in our
How can you get out of my driveway? My wife cannot back.
Okay, we'll move this car right there. We'll get this car.
Here comes the car. How's he going to get through?
Getting out the road. What you?
I just want to say something.
That damn van sound like a jet. They need to get that muffler fixed.
Do I need to move too?
Okay. No, he's going to get my face, right?
Oh, wow.
Hey, you see the young Jake with the braids not feeling all that.
Oh, wow.
And, that woman, she not no better because, she's married to him. Hey, I'm willing to bet she's seen him bust niggas' heads open. Not bust, bush. Blood and brain matter come out. And she's still married to Mr. James. So ultimately, y'all, we just have to subjugate them. There's nothing we can do or say to gain their love, trust, or approval, which you shouldn't be looking for anyway. You should be comfortable with the fact that you have enemies. All right, Sirach 13 and 15, it says, "Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace is between the rich and the poor? None. They hate us, and so you should hate them." All right, stop trying to conform to their image and to their world and to their way of life. Even niggas who take the mark, it tells you in 2 16, they're going to be had in derision. All right, it ain't going to go. The white man is not going to finally accept you when you take his mark. All right, and it's funny, here it is in America where we were slaves, we get treated like the most shit. In other parts of Edom's world, don't get it twisted. They hate you and they're jealous of you, but we could go to a place like Germany and be celebrated. And what's some proof?
What did Adolf Hitler do to people who weren't white? According to most news and historians, Hitler was a racist who promoted hatred against non-white people in Nazi Germany. But what did black individuals who actually went to Nazi Germany think about how they were treated? During the Berlin Olympics in 1936, the famous African-American athlete Jesse Owens wrote in his autobiography that he got the biggest applause of his career from the German audience, and Hitler warmly waved to him. Owens said, "Hitler didn't ignore me. It was Roosevelt who ignored me. The president didn't even send me a telegram." Owens also mentioned that while he was in Berlin, German people often stopped him on the street to congratulate him on his achievements.
So right there, here it is, man. He was supposed to be a super duper demon killer, and I'm talking about the H-man. But Owens got some love over there. So ultimately, hey, this we know for a fact that these devils here in Babylon and America, they especially hate us. Whatever tribe of Edom they are, they probably the equivalent to Judah. Amalek is their head tribe. Right, the German Edomites is Teman, but the ones here in America, I can't tell you off the top of my head, but they some motherfuckers. So, we get treated especially like shit here in America for a reason, because this is the home of our captivity. So you shouldn't be surprised, Jacob. So, how about you get on the team of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai and wake up to who your enemy actually is, and start moving with that wisdom. Sirach, let me think for a second. Is it, yep. 9 and 13, it says, "Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city." All right, and what I'm focusing on is the last part. We're walking upon the battlements of the city. You are in the land of your captivity, in the hand of your enemy. You will never be at ease. You will never have rest. Do not mistake their lip smiles, and don't mistake them for befriending you. They want to kill you from age 0 to age 100. They want to see you destroyed. All right, that's it. And give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rakakurash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like to Akim wa Akwa, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.